What's up, guys? It's your girl, Megan Rogers, and
Linda Marcus Smith.
And we are Sassy Broad Squad, and we have Ryan Ahern.
We
called
love
us
him.
earlier today.
Yes. He called in.
He called in.
Our only call-in guest, Ryan. Thank you so much.
Am I the first one in history who's ever called in, actually?
No.
Right.
Today.
But for the day.
All right. That was okay.
And we didn't badger you to do it. Did we badger you? Or?
No, I did it on my own.
Well, holy shit. I feel super special.
Yeah.
And we get you on the podcast for
I
all
know.
the ladies to see how. Look at his
Exactly.
eyes.
Look at the camera.
Our
Look.
goal is to turn his face around.
Woo-hoo.
There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
told you girls, he's cute.
He's so
I
sweet,
mean,
too.
it's hard to resist.
I know.
I know.
Ryan is a local comic. Moved here from L.A., correct?
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
California.
it's a complex. I mean, I was in LA briefly. I was in Seattle before that.
Yeah.
I'm originally from the East Coast.
I love it.
So there's all these. I moved around a lot.
Yeah.
He's a nomad.
And now he's here cracking up the scene, just busting it up. And you just got done. Hey, I'm old. What do you want? And you got
Busted
done-
up.
You just got done delivering a set.
I did.
Tell us how that went. What did you feel about the crowd and Harvey?
It was alright. I mean, I didn't feel anything like good or bad. I felt like it was like a B. You know, like I
Cool.
didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Like it went bad. I didn't feel anything exceptional. You know, it's kind of like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always tough to gauge the crowd reaction when you're up there, but that was
Right.
just I haven't listened to it yet, but that was just my opinion of how it went. How did you guys think it went? You were there.
I liked it a lot. I liked the single moms joke and bulk prices.
I had to hold
Also
down the
because
fort.
I shop at Costco, so I get it.
Shout out to I love Costco. It's like my favorite place in the whole world.
Love me some Costco.
It's the only reason I wrote that joke.
Kirkland.
It really
I
is.
love it
Really.
there.
I don't give a fuck about.
There's tons of
I just
material
like
out of
the joke.
Costco. You can observe all day long at Costco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People love
So
to talk
much.
to me at Costco, too. I have that face. Everybody thinks that I work there. And they're like, can you help me find? And I'm like, I don't work here, ma'am.
You do have a Costco face.
I do.
I think it's. But anyone who knows me knows that's not an insult. Any of my good friends know my long affinity for Costco. I love Costco.
Really?
too.
This isn't even a bit. I really do. It's one of my favorite stores to go to. Like, I feel better when I'm there.
Yeah.
You know how certain stores do it. Like, I don't buy a lot of shit from Nordstrom, but like I walked through the mall earlier today because I had to go to the Apple store to take care of a phone issue. But even walking through Nordstrom, they do something right where you feel good being in there.
Yeah, right.
And then you walk through Macy's or Sears and you want to kill yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
There's just a depressing vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, when I go to like Neiman Marcus or Saks Fifth Avenue, I'm just like, oh, I feel like a Kardashian. I don't know why. I can't afford to go there.
So
I just
you-
walked. I know Ryan's like, oh, fuck you, bitch. That's all right.
No, I was just falling asleep.
Nordstrom's used to
fucking
be
chatter about
the
nothing.
place where you would get depressed at the prices. But now they've come down to where it's for everyday common people.
Or even trash it. Linda, how did you think I did up there?
I didn't get to listen to you. I was holding
Oh.
down the fort and watching a wallet.
So-
I
Shout
went
out.
to go see. I haven't seen you in
So
forever.
other than my single mother's joke, was there anything that caught your attention? Or is that
I like how you tripped us up with Jews or yeah, and then you called us racist.
yeah.
I kind of like how you have the audience interaction
Yeah.
and you kind of like get us with zingers when it kind of feels like we're talking to you, but then we're kind of not. Like,
I want people to feel I'm not talking at them. I want them to feel like they're part of the experience.
yes, that's
You do
exactly. Yeah, you did
Yeah.
that. I felt like I was a part of the experience.
It's like if you interact with Linda, you always feel you're part of the experience.
You're
Yes.
always a part of the experience.
It might not be positive.
Well, it depends on where she touches you.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
aggressive.
that would be true. I'm trying
Because
to.
you're so cute, Ryan. We just can't control ourselves.
Linda, tell me about your dating life. You've been talking a lot about trying to find a person. Are you on any dating apps? Have you made the effort, or are you just talking shit?
She's talking shit.
I'm talking
I
shit.
have
Why-
to force her to like text
Why-
somebody.
I've had crushes on men.
Okay, but
How's that?
why not dip your toe in the water? You know?
What happens
Thank
with
you.
me? Okay, so like, what is the perfect dating app for me to be on?
Well, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist for anybody. It doesn't
Okay.
matter how old you are.
Would you write my bio? I don't know how to write my
Abso-fucking-lutely I would.
Okay, write me a bio.
I don't know. He's gonna say some fucked up shit like, you know, if you say this and you're racist and
My bios are race agnostic. No, I mean, there's a few of them fucking, you know, cast your net, you know, throw it out there. I mean, he's got
I would love to find me a man. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so maybe start going to, I'm trying to think what people your age do. Like
So
book
am I.
clubs?
Book club. Oh my God.
she
I
don't read.
I
After
hate reading.
Do you want to know what's crazy is I actually I read a lot, and when you move to a new city and you look for a book club, there's almost none. Like they're all very like what I'm trying to say is there's like no, if you're a straight white dude, there's no book clubs for you. Like people for real,
Wow.
like all the book clubs are like either for women or they're for gay men, and like they're like very specific. I'm like,
There's a book club for white guys. It's like
a fucking Klan rally. Like,
yeah, Klan rallies.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I'm not always into that. You know? I gotta really be in the mood. I gotta be jazzed to get up for that shit.
What gets you in the mood for a Klan rally?
Justice, efficiency, diplomacy.
I think it would be great to marry or date a
Whoa.
comic.
Whoa, you really jumped out of the gate there.
Yeah.
She did. Because she
comic.
hella wants a man.
I can tell. She's
But, like,
she's thirsty. AF.
She's thirsty as fuck.
That's
But
right,
Love
yeah.
I mean,
a road comic who's gone a lot because I've been single since 1981. So being gone, that would not be much of an adjustment. And when they are home, chances are you won't want to fake a headache that week that they're home.
I can tell you've been through a lot.
the trauma.
I'm
the
sure-
trauma.
You're talking like you have PTSD from the jungles of Vietnam.
Good old Ryan.
You're a
What
vet,
about
right?
her?
Yeah.
I think he's
like,
interviewing us.
What's your? Oh, you guys aren't doing shit, so I'm just gonna take over.
Yeah, do it.
What's your overseas experience?
I was in Korea for 2 years.
Any Middle East time?
No.
Okay. What'd you do in Korea, like on a daily basis?
I was at 8th Army. I did more body counts and had to do command and staff meetings.
When you say body counts, I don't understand what that means.
Counting dead bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I thought it was going to be more nuanced. It was literal. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, and it was like, how did they die? It was like
Okay, so-
a percentage of these soldiers
Hold on.
died through friendly fire
I don't want to
accidents.
get too deep in this. If you're uncomfortable, stop me at any point. But we don't have U.S. soldiers dying in Korea, right?
No.
So is it like you're evaluating stuff that's happening other places? Mm-hmm. Okay, then, but couldn't you do that from anywhere? Technically, like I guess that's kind of my confusion.
It was because I was in the Pacific Theater, so you need some place
Great.
that's like quasi safe to like
it's a fun, great
disseminate.
venue.
Yeah.
It's a great venue.
Yeah, Pacific Theater.
I would
Yeah.
love to play it someday.
Yeah.
It's a great venue.
I've got a line.
So,
I'm holding back.
so you were over there, and you actually were in charge of figuring out how many people died in other places.
Yeah.
Or, was it like the reasons they died and stuff like that? Or was it
Yeah.
just-
And what the top reasons were and sexual assaults.
so super depressing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
depressing.
yeah, that
And then what's
sounds-
even funnier is I was a junior NCO, non-commissioned officer, and they were like, well, tell me why this is happening. And it's like, 4-star generals. And I wanted to say, sir, I don't fucking know, but I'm like,
You're like, I'm on a different continent.
I
Yeah.
know, right? I'm like, well, we're working on that, sir. And, he's like, well, you better fix that. Like, I'm going to fix the whole fucking war in the world,
Yeah,
I mean, in a perfect world, yeah, I could, but
I mean, I
I'm
think
not Wonder Woman as much as I try.
It's probably just too hot over there. I think that's probably the.
It's hot as fuck. But they eat really good. I mean, I heard they get steak and lobster like every night.
Is that true?
I don't know. That's just what I heard. Rumors.
Well, if you don't know, I certainly don't know.
It's a rough theater, but people killed her.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Okay.
Go on.
So, what is it that you're planning on doing in the month of April, Ryan?
I know. Where are you
Let's go
going,
through this.
Ryan?
What you doing?
I'll be in New York City.
Yes.
Doing what?
And tell all our listeners,
I'll
two
be-
of them.
I'll be in
where-
comedy.
My mom's listening.
and my deceased mom from the other side.
Got your Ouija board?
I'll be in comedy and ignoring my family.
I love it.
Yeah.
Even your mom.
She's
Has-
dead.
Has your family ever
Fuck.
blocked you for things you post on Facebook? Because I
No,
crossed that
So
threshold.
my dad doesn't have Facebook. My brother doesn't have Facebook, which is like that's my family at this point. I also like I don't really post stuff. I post my podcast and I'll occasionally make like a sports comment, but anything politically I don't put. I see no value personally in posting. It just seems futile to me at this point. It seems like a waste of energy, and you just engage in some pointless argument with people who are just gonna,
Yeah.
So I don't see the value. I mean, if you talk to me off stage, I'm not shy. I'll tell you what I think about things.
Right.
But I don't see any value in posting that on Facebook.
Do you post jokes?
No.
What's your feeling
haven't
about
seen any-
pathetic young comics that post jokes nonstop on Facebook, like me?
It's disgusting. I mean, I would say everyone has their own path. I choose not to do it, just because of integrity and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I see a lot of people do it. It's impossible to say if it's helping or not, right? It's a really hard thing to measure. I don't see any value in doing it. I think the whole thing, if you get on stage, is you need the element of surprise, to not really know where things are going. And if a bunch of people who you're already friends with like your joke, I don't see how that's helpful.
Right, because
Exactly.
they already like you. They already know you. They're
Yeah.
already your best champion. They're
Yeah.
going to think, if you decided to wake up and do a hamster farm, Ryan, I know you got hoes, but damn.
I was just checking. It was an Instagram thing.
Are you on Instagram?
I am on Instagram.
How can people follow you? Besides us stalkers, how can people follow you?
It's RJ Stand Up. I don't do a lot on Instagram, I'll be honest. I hate social media. I really do.
We get that a lot,
Yeah,
don't we?
I hate it.
Why?
We hear that.
How the hell do
Men.
you? Yeah, it's like you're a comic, you're a performer, yet you hate social media.
I mean, it's just a product of the times. I have Facebook because you need it to interact
Right.
with
Right.
comedians, but I don't. I've made a significant effort the last 6 months to check it less. I think so many.
Are you wanting to unplug?
Yeah, I feel like that's why everyone's so fucking agitated and depressed.
Yeah.
And has so much anxiety these days.
Right.
Absolutely.
Is social media. I feel it's a real net loss to society.
Yeah. No, I unplug every once in a while.
Yeah.
I won't use my phone, and Linda gets frustrated because she'll text me
That's
and
brave.
I won't.
That's brave. You're a hero.
I am not. I'm just a selfish piece of shit.
Thank you for your service.
You're
Speaking
welcome,
of-
dickhead.
Speaking of hero, let's speak to this for a second. You're a comic. We're comics. Don't you hear people saying a lot, oh my God, you're a hero to get up there. I'm so proud of you. That must take a lot of... Don't you find it hilarious that people are thinking of us like a first responder?
I don't think too many. I mean, here's the thing. If you've never, even in high school and college, people have a big fear of public speaking, right?
True.
So that boils over. So if you've never done it, it probably does seem terrifying. And I think if most comics are being honest, the first few times they get on stage, they're pretty scared about it too. It's like anything. Once you start doing it, it starts to become more natural. But there's also there's 100 more things that are more dangerous.
Thank you.
And scary, than that. So it's I would keep it proportionally. It's like there's a lot of people who want to be heroes, but we're not running into buildings. I'm not dodging bullets.
No.
I'm not risking my life. The worst case scenario is I forget where I am and start using the N-word a bunch on stage, and then I get banned from the scene for a couple months. But honestly, the worst thing is you have a bad reaction with the audience, and you just kind of deal with that. But that's it. You go home with all your limbs in one piece, and
Yeah.
It
It cracks
not-
me up
not that big
inside.
a deal.
I don't want to laugh in people's faces. You know me. I'm too nice for that. But every time someone says, oh, my
Lies.
God, you're so brave, I'm like, really? Like a fireman or a policeman? Or
I'm not sure how nice you are. I think you have. I think you have a smile of a nice person, but
Yeah.
behind it is just.
She is from Portland, born and raised.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
But I was
mean,
here
it's all,
before it was passive aggressive.
I think it's always been passive. I mean, the Donner
It's
Party,
gotten-
man, they fucking ate each other.
It's gotten-
That's some bullshit.
It's gotten worse. But
Yeah.
I need to go in there and.
That's his way of telling us to drop dead.
Okay.
But this was fun.
This was something.
See-
This wasn't nothing.
No, like I have some friends here and people I didn't talk to, and this was great.
We enjoyed you. We
Thanks,
did. Good
Ryan.
luck in New York.
I will. See
I know.
Break a leg.
I'll see you guys in May.
Bye.
Bye, Ryan.